Whatever, it's your boy Too Quick, man. I know y'all like, goddamn, this nigga never upload videos. Well, I'ma stop that shit. It's time for me to make a change in my life. And I really want to do YouTube. I really want to make songs. And I really want to make video games. And with the making video games, so far I have learned the basics. I use this program called Game Maker. And it's just a program used to make games. Like, you know, you can drag and drop and write code and all this other stuff and make sprites and all this other shit. I see my homie Devin walking to school. I'm at the school, by the way. But what I really want to tell you guys is that I'm gonna stop doing what I was doing. Right now, I'm like going to school and stuff like that. But I think I might drop out and then just get like a job. Maybe I can focus on working on songs for my channel and putting up video games on my website. I need to start getting really serious about this because this is my life. This is my future. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be working for someone my whole life. Shit like that. Nigga, I'm too quick. Nigga, diamond set. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I gotta be a boss, nigga. Like, real shit. But anyways, hey, one of my homies here, I guess he knows someone from like the New Boyz or something like that. And he was telling me, I'm not gonna dry snitch, none of this other shit, but he was telling me the homie Legacy, that nigga's doing some shit. Like, he can get caught up whatever that he's doing. I'm not gonna say what, but it's just crazy because, you know, we like met him and stuff like that. You know, you remember Ginseng in the New Boyz video. And Legacy seemed cool. Like, I would always say like hi to him. Benjay, it was kind of weird because he wouldn't make eye contact with me. So I'm just like, okay, like, can you look up? Like, I want to say like, what's up to you or whatever. But you want to act like, you know, I got to say something to you first or, you know, something like that. But Benjay, he's actually doing pretty good. He's still doing songs, stuff like that. But I don't really follow him like that, really. But I just thought that I should say, like, it's crazy. Like, I think niggas really lose their mind when they get fame. Then they think that's how the life should always be. But life goes on, and people, you know, not everyone can just be famous and do songs and shit like that for a long ass period of time. Like, Jay-Z does it because that nigga's a legend. Like, only a few people can really do that. But y'all know me. Like, if you follow my Facebook or whatever, I put up songs about Soulja Boy and shit like that. Like, I'll listen to Soulja Boy and this dude called Josip on Deck. That's pretty much the only two people that I really listen to. And Young Thug too. Yeah. And yeah, but that fucking, when he told me about Legacy, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? It's just crazy, man. Like, niggas lose their mind, but that's not going to be me, man. Like, I'm not going to lose my mind if I get fame or whatever. Like, I already kind of had it with Diamond Set, really, and it didn't feel like nothing. It didn't feel like I was a fucking god or some shit. Like, it was just like, I'm just another nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, so I'm gonna start making videos. I'm gonna really have a plan on what I want to do. So I'm gonna update y'all on, you know, what I'm doing. Follow my Twitter at I think my Twitter is at Freddie Bosley. My Instagram is I am too quick. Snapchat I am too quick. I'll put them all down in the description. But did you guys hear about the Oculus Rift? You know, that virtual reality headset that you put over your face. Like, I know Sony, they have one, a virtual reality. I forget what I think it's just called Sony VR. But y'all, I mean, y'all know me. Like, I was into video games, shit like that, you know. And I know some people think like VR is just like, you know, just like a gimmick, like how like the Microsoft Kinect was, or how the PS4 motion controls were. But me personally, that's just the future, dude. Like, how many of us have thought about like going into a virtual world and fucking doing whatever that you want? Like, I think everyone knows, like, in the future, that shit probably connected to your brain, and then you can just move in a virtual reality with your thoughts, and you can move your body around and shit like that and do all this crazy shit. But right now, the shit's just a headset, and then you need a controller or something like that. So that's what people are thinking, like, that shit's not gonna last. That shit's just like a gimmick. But I read this book. It's a book by this not astrophysicist, by a theoretical physicist. His name is Michio Kaku. His book is called Physics of the Future. And he talks about these technologies like computers, nanotechnology, future of medicine, future of jobs, future of artificial intelligence, and all these other stuff. He basically interviewed the top scientists and like what they're working on, and what he really did is he followed this guy called Jules Verne. Jules Verne was a science fiction writer like in the 19th century. You know, he wrote books like Journey to the Center of the Earth, From the Moon and Back, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So you probably heard of some of these books. But he made a prediction about 100 years in his future, which was about 1960. And he predicted gasoline-fired cars, glass skyscrapers, the internet, fax machines, all this shit. And people thought that he was crazy. The book actually didn't come out until 1994. Then they were like, holy shit, this fool predicted the fucking space program where we went to the moon in 1969. So when I was reading that in Michio Kaku's book, I was like, so he's doing the same shit. This fool's, he talks to all these scientists and they're building the fucking future. So he like talks about the fucking aging process, like how we can probably not have to age in the fucking future. Like maybe, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to see that, but like maybe people who are gonna be, I don't know, maybe born, I don't know, in the 2030s, like our fucking grandkids probably won't have to age. Like when they reach like the age of 30 or something, they probably can just like stay at 30 for however long. And he talks about all this other shit. But anyways, I was talking about the virtual reality. What Michio Kaku talks about, he talks about how these virtual reality headsets, people are working on to make them into contact lenses. Now you can search that shit up. I know Google has this project called Google X where they're working on top stuff, and you know, they're working on like internet contact lenses and stuff like that. But just really think, internet contact lenses, that shit's gonna look cool. Like no one's gonna know that you have a fucking headset over your fucking head. So you can use that for virtual reality and augmented reality. They're two different things. What he says, virtual reality is like for kids because that's like games and stuff like that. But augmented reality is when you have like a fucking like information on the real world, and it tells you about like what to do. So say like you're like fixing pipes or you're fixing a car, you have your internet contact lenses and it's telling you what each part is and all this other shit. So what the fuck? There's some people by my car right now and they're like fucking loud, and this bitch just hit my car with a fucking with her fucking door. Anyways, I think virtual reality is the fucking future. Us kids know it. I'm not a kid really, but I'm still young, whatever. We fucking know that shit's the future, dude. That shit's gonna be connected to your brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think everyone knows, like, we're gonna become, like, fucking cyborgs. Like, I think, computers and humans are gonna merge. Now, what I don't just get this shit from my fucking head. Like, this is a guy named Ray Kurzweil. He talks about that shit. He has a book called The Singularity is Near. And he also has a whole bunch of videos like on YouTube talking about it. But basically, it's not gonna be like the fucking Matrix where you have a USB port in the back of your fucking head and you're gonna jack in and download and upload shit in your fucking brain. Like, it's gonna be like microscopic computers that can go into your blood system, go into your brain, and all this other shit. And when you think about it, like, that shit makes sense. It's just like, how far can technology go? Like, I mean, niggas gotta make money, and like the fucking computer is progressing so fast. Like, it's just like, we can't stop that shit. We cannot stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's gonna make our lives better. Like, you know those little hoverboards. When I was actually riding one, I felt like I was controlling it with my brain, because you have to barely move to move it. But it's like, when you think about it, you barely move. And it kind of seemed like it was like a brain connection, you know, like it was weird. I ended up busting my ass too, falling on that shit. But it felt like my brain was controlling me moving. So I think computers, they are going to be in our brains, and we'll be able to connect with them. Like, there's this thing called Muse. If you guys search up Muse, it's a brain sensing headband. And basically what they want to do, they want to connect that to like everything, because the internet will be in everything. So you can control like a cursor, like on a computer screen, with your fucking thoughts. So it's like, that shit's dope, dude. Like, not having to use your fucking fingers and shit, just do that shit mentally. And so like, man, there's so much shit I can just be going on and on about. Maybe I should make a second video, but I mean, you guys know I'm really into computers and shit like that. So when I read about science, I get like, oh my god, like fucking science, dude, like this is awesome. But a lot of people don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, how can you not when that shit is changing your goddamn life? Like, read about that shit. So what I want you guys to take from this video is that I'm gonna really start putting out videos again, even if I can't do songs. Like, my producer, like, we don't have a place to go. Like, I gotta change that shit. I think I'm gonna try to get my own place and be able to do music at my house and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I really wanna, you know, be a fucking boss, nigga. Too quick, nigga. Too quick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be a fucking boss, dude. Like, I want to work for someone. Like, I really thought about that shit. Like, do I really want to be a software engineer and be working for someone, just solving problems for a fucking company, where I can make my own software and put it on the fucking internet, put it on the fucking app store, put it on the fucking Android store? That's what I'd rather do. And like, all you need to be self-motivated. And I really want to do this shit. Like, who do you know? Like, what fucking rapper you know raps and also makes video games, Nick? That's too quick, Nick. That's too quick, Nick. You know what I'm saying? That's too quick. So I'm doing my own thing. Thank God for the internet, man. Thank God for the internet. If it wasn't for the internet, if I was born sooner, I'll be a whole different person, dude. There would have been no Diamond Set, no shit like that. Like, I just thank God that shit, I can fucking do this shit. But this video's going too long. I'm just ranting, you know. Maybe I should, cause, you know, I haven't put out a video. Y'all just want to see me. You know, I haven't got my hair cut. I gotta get my hair cut again. Y'all niggas, shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, and that's pretty much it. I could talk about that Michio Kaku shit for a long time, because I've been reading about that shit and thinking about that shit for so long. I can make a whole video about that shit. But y'all can get to know your boy Too Quick a little better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just no nigga just fucking hitting licks and all this other bullshit. You know, I ain't trying to go to fucking jail and shit like that. I'm trying to do good I ain't got kids, you know. I'm really trying to, you know, make it big. Just try to make it big, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta start somewhere. And I kind of feel bad sometimes. Like, I had, like, people used to follow me, but then I like deleted like all my shit because I like moved here, and I didn't have money and shit like that. Like, I didn't have a job or nothing like that. And like, people just stopped following me. So I was like, damn, like, what if I could have kept going? But you know, like the Rangers, like Julian and Langston, like, they're still making videos, shit like that, like music. And it's not like they're like super rich or nothing like that. They have more subs than us. Like, they have like a lot. Like, we only had like 30,000. They had like 300 something thousand. And what that told me is, like, even though like they were jerking, that's what people wanted to see from them, was just jerking. When they try to switch to do rap, it's not like people are just gonna fuck with them. Like, people still like it, but it wasn't like that was their main thing. So they're doing music now. I don't know how much money that they're making. I don't know what other business ventures that they have, maybe clothing line, something like that. But, you know, it's not like they're fucking rich. So it's like, even though I fucking lost, you know, all my subs and followers and stuff like that, that didn't mean if I didn't, I'll be a lot better. Like, I probably would still be, I don't know, whatever. I can't, you know, that's a what if, you know, I really don't know. But what I really do want to do is get popular and just make some fucking money, make some fucking boss moves, and do some fucking shit no one else wants to do. Like, people just want to, you know, stay in the fucking mode like, oh, I'm gonna go to school, get this job, and work this, and save up money, then retire. But with me, I'm thinking about the future. I'm like, nigga, I don't want to just do that shit. Like, that's what our parents did. Like, the future could be very different. Like, when I was talking about, we might have medicine for aging. If that shit happens, I'm fucking ready for that shit. Like, I'm not just gonna be living just to live. Like, I want to, like, be able to have money and do whatever the fuck that I want to do. And if there's some medicine that's gonna come along to keep me healthy for a long time, like, that shit can possibly happen. Like, I keep that like in the back of my mind. You know, shit's crazy. But man, I love y'all, whoever do watch me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going nowhere, man. I'm gonna really try and do my shit, because I know y'all want to see me do good and shit like that. You know, I wasn't born rich. We didn't talk about money in my family, and, you know, so I gotta do this shit. I gotta learn my shit. Nigga, I'm 25, nigga. I just turned 25. January 11th, turned 25. You know? So I ain't no fucking kid, but I still gotta do me, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make my own path. So I guess that's the end of the video, because I ain't got none shit to talk about. So, peace out, Nick. Too quick, Nick.